Innovation is to see the future.
Innovation is answering some solutions in a very surprising way.
Innovation is creating value.
Innovation is the fuel for growth.
Innovation is a prerequisite to our future development.
Innovation is something you don't expect.
C'est prévoir demain.
It's a way to behave.
Innovation is everyday's life, is every step in life.
Innovation is openness to creativity.
Innovation is the future of growth.
Innovation is about making life enjoyable and rewarding for everybody.
We are in a landscape in permanent change, and I'm convinced that it is in our duty to innovate, and it will be in our ability to innovate and renew ourselves that we shall find today the key to our success. Innovation is, nevertheless, a key to reboosting the competitiveness of the European Union.
The Innovation Union is one strategy amongst 5 others that should bring growth and jobs to Europe.
If we link together creative people, artists, with engineers, what will happen? Is it possible to open new markets?
Digital Graphics is on the cutting edge because they care. They want to compete in the real world, and so they're pushing their in-house, staff to come up with new software or code or whatever to stay on the cutting edge and to be competitive.
It's very encouraging to have lots of contact inside our cluster first, and we have also some action together with other members of the cluster towards abroad. I mean, to have bigger markets together or trying to achieve some other orders.
I believe the strong point of the Mirage Consortium is to combine, on one hand, scientific people coming from university, research centers, and on the other hand, to combine people from enterprise.
So innovation is for us the way of using newest technology or latest technology to satisfy the scientific need of our customers.
Also in the area of energy efficiency, we need new technology, we need innovative technology.
Talk to people. I call it get your feet wet. Go early on, get feedback. Make sure that you can change your product, that it's still flexible, so that it in the end fits the market.
We are very proud that the North Rhine-Westphalian has, with the public bank, with the Bank of North Rhine-Westphalia, also installed such a fund for 35 million venture capital money and opened up the bank to a highly profiled advisory board coming out of the several branches of the creative industries to help them to understand making business in games, in movies, in television, in publishing.
In the US, it's okay not to win every time, right? As long as you look at it as a learning experience. We don't do that. Investors are not very tolerant to failures.
Europe is famous for having bright ideas, to get good research, and then to let others exploit it.
We don't attract international capital. We don't have a lot of fast growth companies.
If we don't get the push and the kick in the ass from you, we will not move.
Innovation is pushing the limits.
Innovation is daring to walk out of the beaten tracks.
Innovation is the successful exploitation of good ideas.
Innovation calls for change, and we have to make society ready for change.
We need to create a new kind of business culture.
This is a world phenomenon. We are in very, very serious competition. We need to use every ounce of creativity to help stir up the innovation in the wider industry.
Innovation is not just the concern of a few researchers or industrialists, but of all of society, individual citizens, but also students. It's to ensure that the innovation reflex becomes a collective reflex in Wallonia.
Sorry, say it again.
How would you say, in simple terms, can clusters help companies embrace innovation?
In simple terms.
In simple terms.
Yes. They can some special.
You caught me on the hop, actually.
Intellectual.
And
And do it jointly, like team.
Recommend
technologies.
Hiring. How they can.
That's really good.
Is it an iPhone?
I think so.
Is it recording?
Yes, the red dot is blinking.
Let's make some interviews. Here we go. In my life, I found something very annoying. My alarm clock doesn't wake me up. I need it to throw some water in my face, but without getting my bed wet. And for you, what would be the most innovating tool in your everyday life?
Okay, something I miss every day is time. I really need time every day. I cannot do everything I hope to do each day, even for my professional life or private life. So I would like to have a device that will help me to stop the time at any time of the day, that I can perhaps do the things I won't have the time to do. That will be very great. This.
So I don't like waiting for trains and for connections, for example, from the bus to, or from the bicycle to the bus, from the bus to the train. So it would be easy to have a tool that directly says whenever there is a delay, so you know what you have to do and what is the best medium of transport you can then take in order to get quickly to your destination.
The thing that I hate most are mosquitoes, because they are really annoying when they buzz in your ears, and so the best thing would be like a laser. It would kill them right away when they fly, and that would be really great.
I have a dream. This dream is to connect your notepad with all the different solutions. I mean, you note some things, morning, midday, during the day, a lot of problems. You have not solutions, but writing it on your notepad or your smartphone, during the day the systems find on the internet a lot of solutions. On my own notebook, on my own network, you find the solutions, and at the end of the day, I have not a list of problems. I just have a list of solutions and to solve it.
That's it. We welcome your creativity. Bye-bye.